I forgot my guitar. Good morning. Good morning. How are you doing today? We're just hanging out with the chickens. This is my view. This is my view this morning, just so you know. Let me set you back here. I'm right here with you. But that's from the shed. So I can't make it any wider. But there's the chickens. There's more back there. There's more back there. There's more way over there. There's a whole backyard full of chickens. I got a brand new fresh cup of coffee. We're streaming on YouTube and Twitch. So we are actually streaming on the inside on YouTube. So I'm going to have to check that chat every now and again on my phone. I could probably go grab a tablet. I probably should do that. I should probably go grab a tablet. Yeah, well, you know. Been there, done that. Been there, done that. Been there, done that. Well, that sounds pretty good. All right. Well, I got YouTube chat up until I go get my guitar and my other laptop, my other. All right. Now this is what my neighbors have to deal with. Y'all seeing here? I'm gonna get you guys a better look right there. That's the crew. That's the crew that hangs out with me. They'll be here all. They probably won't go very far, but that's the crew. That's louder milk and rice, tenders, and barbecue right there. And you can't see the rooster, but he's just off to the camera right here. So yeah. Backyard chicken farm. That was the new employees. They had come down to see if there was any more rice. I put grass out in the rice earlier, so they were coming down to see if they could find any more rice. But these guys picked it pretty clear. There's Fajita. The rooster named Fajita. And there's Midnight. Midnight coming to say hi. We got a big crew down here today. They'll quiet down here in a minute. As long as I quit talking. Well, 4:30 a.m. is kind of early for a rooster to be crowing, but he'll do that too. But I understand, man. I've woken up to a crying baby at 3:30 in the morning and had to do PT at 5:30. So you ain't much going back to bed if you got to be out running and doing calisthenics at PT at 5:30 and the baby wakes up at 3:30. But he's a grown man now and he's got my grandchildren and he's doing great and he's a wonderful guy to be around and play hockey with. So, you know, all I can say is it gets better. It absolutely gets better with raising kids. There's my positive attitude showing through. We've been there. If we raise kids, we raise them right. We've been there. I was in Fort Polk, Louisiana when Joshua was born. I don't mind using his name because he's not on any social media. He doesn't have Facebook or TikTok. I think he looks at YouTube every once in a while. But he doesn't have an account. He just, types in what he wants to look at and goes from there. So, my wife doesn't even have a YouTube account. She has a Facebook account, though. That's how I met her. I met my wife on Facebook. Can you believe that? We have been there, young man. We have been there. Then had to get up and take care of him, and my wife had only been in bed probably 2 or 3 hours because she was working from 4 to 11 at the Burger King and closed that night, so she didn't get home till almost 12:15. So when 3:30 and the baby starts crying, I'm jumping up and taking care, getting a bottle and changing his diaper and getting him squared away until so she doesn't wake up because she's got to. So yeah, I understand. And then taking care of all that, get him quieted down for just a minute so you can put your PT gear on, go out, start the motorcycle because that's the only way you got to get to. It's the only way you got to get to the base because she has the car. You got a motorcycle. Get out there, get that choke, and whether it's 4 degrees in winter or. I had a buddy I could call if it was raining, but I've driven to work in the rain before. PT at 5:30, get back home. Be back at the shop at 7:15. Muster at 7:30. Another formation. Woo! Thank goodness I was 20. Thank goodness I was 20, Oh. My son was born in Leesville, Bain Jones Army Community Hospital. The Bain Jones Army Community Hospital cost me $35 total. They handed me the bill, and I looked at the bill, and it was $35.37 or something. I think we still have it. I think my ex-wife still has it in some of her stuff. I don't have it. I'm pretty sure my ex-wife still has it. But, or maybe my son has his own birth certificate now. Maybe she gave it to him. But you can look on that bad boy. Like 8:35 in the morning or something like that. 10 days before Christmas. My Christmas present. 1984. I'm gonna cry just thinking about it. Oh. I've done these streams from the front porch, but I'm doing this one from the back porch just because I want you to see what I see and hang out with me in my back patio like, we're old friends. But I don't know if, I'll show my face if y'all need to see me and make sure it's me, but I'm here, I promise. I'm just drinking coffee and enjoying YouTube, and so, yeah. So Alpha 1 drops today for the streamers, for the chosen few, and Glock has his last stream today from Alpha 21, the joke mod. So I'll be watching that later on. I've got to text my bro. I got my haircut, and I'm not self-conscious about my haircut, but when you see me, I will look different than I did yesterday. So. What an asshole. And if there's long periods of silence, just say something in the chat and I'll respond. Sometimes I just sit out here and watch the chickens. I'm here. I promise I'm here. This chicken coming into frame right now, who's only in the frame, this is Coco, and I think Coco is a rooster. He was hatched right here on the cul-de-sac. He was hatched right here, down here on the cul-de-sac. So, but now his mother has abandoned him, and he's on his own to fend for himself or herself. I sure hope it's a chicken because I really don't need two roosters in my backyard. I think that would be next to annoying for all the neighbors for these two to get in a calling battle, or have two roosters going at it in the morning, for an hour. I've heard that in Thailand before, but you might say, well, you got 14 chickens, medic. Why not? There's that argument too. I have 14 chickens and two roosters. You figure a rooster per 8 chickens. Do the math. I'm stretching him a little, but, so we'll see. It might end up she's a chicken and we have 15 chickens. But I might have 14 chickens, 2 roosters, and a goose by the end of all this. We will see. This is Midnight coming to say hello to Coco. Seeing if he's found anything. Midnight is our wormer. Midnight and Smoked, and I don't know where Smoked is. Midnight and Smoked are our wormers. They will skirt. I mean, not that the other chickens won't eat a worm, but these guys will be first. If you dig a little hole out here, or you dig something out here, Midnight and Smoke are the first chickens to see if there's any worms that you dug up or might have dug up. And the other chickens might poke at a worm. Those two don't poke at a worm. If they see a worm, boom, it's up and then slurped up in their mouth like a piece of spaghetti. And I don't know, to go on to your comment about a screaming, I don't know if there's a good time for a screaming baby. I'm almost 60 years old, and I can't think of a good time there'd be to have a screaming baby. Other than right out of the womb so you know it's alive, or right out of the water after you save it from drowning. I mean, maybe those are the 2 times you want to hear a screaming baby. Or when you pull one out of a fire. I don't know. But, I'd rather have it, look, I've been on both sides of that. I've been on both sides of that. And I wish to goodness sometimes there'd have been a screaming baby at the end of a situation when there wasn't. How's that for perspective? Oh. Remind me to text my brother to see if we're going out for lunch today. Hey, buddy. This is Fajita and Ann Rice and her boyfriend, Loudermilk. They all eventually come back here to sleep. Loudermilk will be asleep in about 20 minutes. He'll pull one foot off the ground. He'll get settled in on that one leg, and then he'll tuck his beak under his wing, and then he'll have a little nap. Happens every time I'm out here. Are you gonna shit right there? Please don't. Go up there and shit. Molly. Molly. What you doing? What you doing? You find a rabbit? Molly's my next door neighbor's very sweet dog. So sweet. So good girl. Fucking mosquitoes. What? I will change your water later. I will change your water later. Let me just relax for a few minutes. So let's talk about Call of Duty for a second. I don't know, but you guys, I had a watch party for Breadman and the World Series of Warzone. And Breadman qualified, but we got taken away because Scott and them wanted to play, so I decided to play Call of Duty with them. But anyways, we came back and Breadman had won. He got 9th place. Huskers, who we also follow on Twitch and YouTube, got 8th. So, but then one of my other streamers that I really like watching, his name is FIFA Kill. He's from Great Britain, and he did not qualify. So, and it's not like he was like 13th or 14th, almost there. He was like 18th. No hate. I mean, it's a tough tournament, and you know, so. I hope you guys are enjoying this because this is fun for me. This is relaxing to me. Just like I predicted. It's like I've done it and watched it time and time again. Now he doesn't care if I sit out here and talk. He's going to be asleep. He knows he's safe. He knows I'm here. He knows I'm not talking to him. And, yeah, so it's nap time. This happens every day between 7:30 and 8:30 in the morning after they get up and I have my coffee, and they run around and eat the rice that I've put out, and then everybody kind of gathers right here and picks at themselves or grooms themselves, and he falls asleep. And look, his arch enemy, the rooster, is sitting right here. But nobody's cackle-walling. He doesn't mind that I'm talking. He's not waking up. He's not. Now, there'll be a signal. If somebody sees something, everybody will wake up and they'll be very alert. So if a hawk were to fly over right now, somebody would make a sound that everybody would be alerted to. And I don't know what that sound is, but then they would all run for cover. Well, probably not midnight. Midnight don't give a shit about no hawk. Neither does Smoke. They're just different chickens. Midnight and Smoke don't give a shit about a hawk being overhead. The new employees know what the sound is. Oh, Smoke must have laid an egg this morning. Here she comes. This is the first time you're seeing Smoke because she was in the nesting box. That's her right next to Sausage. That you see in the middle of the frame right now is Sausage is walking away and Smoked is staying there and pecking at the ground a little bit more. But she must have just laid an egg, so I've got to collect eggs later from yesterday and today. So we'll probably have about, when I collect eggs, we'll probably have about 9 eggs. I was going to go get my guitar, but I'm going to let him take a nap for a little while. Let him just relax. He's been up since about 3. He doesn't sleep very much at night. Hey, that was a little disturbance. He didn't like that. And that was chicken on chicken. He's like, what the fuck? Just settle down. Everybody just settle down. Let me go back to sleep. Well, if they're all going to move, I'm going to go get my guitar. move down a couple of frets. May the last words, may the last words that I whisper say I love you. May the last words that I whisper say I love Come a running in the wind, come a dancing in the rain, come on. Come a dancing in the rain, come a running in the wind, come on. Come a dancing in the rain, come a running in the wind, come on. May the last words that I whisper say I love you. May the last words that I whisper say I love you. Come a running in the wind, come a dancing in the rain, come on. May the last words that I whisper say I love you. May the last words that I whisper say I love you. 'Cause nobody wants to die alone. No, nobody wants to die alone. Nobody wants to die alone. Nobody wants to die alone. No, nobody wants to die alone. No, nobody wants to die alone. No, nobody wants to die alone. So the last words that I whisper say I love you. May the last words that I whisper say I love you. Come a dancing in the rain, come a walking in the wind, come on. Just take my hand and bring me along. Just take my hand and bring me along. 'Cause nobody wants to die alone. And nobody wants to die alone. No, the last words that I whisper, say I love you. May the last words that I whisper say I love you. May the last words that I whisper say I love you. May the last words that I whisper say I love you. Because nobody wants to die alone. No, nobody wants to die alone. Nobody wants to die alone. Oh, nobody wants to die alone. Cue the rooster. Well, that's a fun one. That's one of my new songs that I wrote and heard it played a couple of different ways, and that's my rendition of how they're playing it on the AI. I just took AI's and added my vocals and my guitar to what AI kind of give me the rhythm to. So, yeah. That is my rendition. That is "Nobody Wants to Die Alone" by BBC Medic. Lyrics, music, and guitar. Music, vocals, and guitar. Written by. Hey, Treager, how are you doing? You know, just out here with the chickens, hanging out on a Friday, playing some music, playing some of my new songs from my new album. How are you doing, sir? Good to see you still doing the editing and the videos and the animation. That is so awesome. I'm very good. School caught up early. School caught up lately, but today I'm with you. Had to do a math presentation, and so, well, which is incredible as I'm bad at math. Wow. Mama, take these guns from me. I can't shoot them anymore. Bury them deep within the ground. Looks like I'm knocking on heaven's door. Our kids have been out for 3 weeks already. Mama, take this badge from me. It ain't shiny anymore. There's my blood on it, as you see. Town folk don't care nothing about me. Looks like I'm knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Feels like I'm knocking on heaven's door. Knocking on heaven's door. Dude, I heard that recently. I was on a German festival called Knocking on Heaven's Door. That's cool. Mama, read the good book to me. I just have to hear those words. Just like the thief on the tree. I know that he will rescue me. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Just like the thief on the tree, I know that he will rescue me. Yeah, I'm sitting right here, though. I just don't want, I just want the music to speak for itself. I don't want it to give it any character by me being in the picture. Just my chickens, the backyard, and those songs. I think that's plenty to, focus on than my old ugly mug with a hat and sunglasses on. Tree Ager, you always make the stream better. Thank you for coming in, young man. Thank you so much. Cheers. You deserve a cheers. Yeah, I'm just sitting up against the brick wall here. Enjoying some coffee, looking out. I'm actually on a sidewalk area. You can see there's a sidewalk that goes to a patio area. So, yeah, this is just me hanging out by the picnic table, on the sidewalk, in a chair with a cushion, enjoying some coffee and watching my chickens. Ah, yes, the brick wall needs some attention too. It's a win-win situation. I hear you. Well, I'm glad I came here. I'm glad you tuned in. I'm glad I turned on. I'm on YouTube and Twitch right now, so I'm streaming Twitch in the bedroom. So I've got the bedroom turned on to the YouTube channel, and in full screen and the sound on, so you guys at YouTube can watch me on Twitch through the Twitch app that's on my computer, broadcasting this live to you here now. Did that make any sense at all? Oh. And there's not, I've already killed 2 mosquitoes and 1 fly. We may kill some more flies, but I usually hose off this area in front of me here where the chickens are, because, you know, they ended, oh, there's Coco getting his ass kicked. I do kind of feel bad for Coco. His mother's abandoned him. He's got to fund for his own food. Nobody likes him. None of the new employees like him. The old birds just see him as an annoyance and don't want him to eat their food. The little poor bastard's got nobody to turn to. He wanders out there all by himself. I kind of almost hope he does turn into a rooster. I hope he is a rooster. I think he might be, but it'll serve all these chickens right that they picked on him all this time, and now he's just going to hammer them. But Fajita used to be a nice chicken. He used to jump on me, and he used to, you know, let me stroke him, and he was really a wonderful. Then I went away for a month, and I came back, and he was who he is now. He's a horrible, horrible rooster to anybody. But I capture him and hold him for a while sometimes. I feed him out of my hand. But he always wants to just run away. You know, he won't see. If I let him go, he runs away because he won't just sit there like he used to. Yeah, Coco's a new chicken. I got 5 new employees and a hatchling from here, which we call Coco. He's the product of, we think, this chicken right here, the one that's only in the frame right now, that is, that's barbecue. We think it is a combination, of course, the rooster and barbecue. We think it's barbecue's egg that was hatched. But Sausage ended up raising her. Sausage was brooding. We think it was barbecue's egg, but Sausage was brooding, so she hatched it, so it's her chick. I guess if that makes any sense. Barbecue chicken. Yeah. This is the father of Coco, for sure, because he was hatched here. He was fertilized here, and that's the only rooster in this fence, so. And Coco looks just like him. And there's his mother, we think. Well, there's where the egg came from. But another chicken was actually brooding at the time and sat on the egg for 28 days, and it hatched out Coco. So Coco has a different maternal mother than she has biological mother. She has 2 different mothers. She's quite the he. He has the egg that is fertilized. Because we were taking eggs away, and we were taking the chicken out, and we thought, you know, the egg was dead, but it wasn't. She kept sitting on it, and it hatched out Coco. So we know it wasn't. She was brooding, and brooding chickens don't lay eggs. So we know it was one of these other chickens' eggs, and by the color of it and what it looked like, and we know what barbecue egg looks like when she lays it, we determined that it was barbecue's egg that was fertilized by Fajita that Sausage sat on for 28 days. After long thinking, not some parts of a special video, I'm going to use a face cam for my 1,000 subscriber special, so you actually get to know me and not just a character use. Hey, let me know before you. Let me know on Discord when you're going to do that. Send me a DM on Discord so I know to tune in, please. And yes, I do. I am subscribed to you, and I am on YouTube. But please send me the day before that happens. You know it's imminent. Please DM me in my Discord. I want to be there for that. I would appreciate it. I'll do a watch party. all get to know Treeager together. We can have a conversation over Twitch, bringing up each other's stream. See how confusing it gets, waiting for the other person to talk like we're on Mars or something. We'll have to deal with the Mars delay through Twitch. I'm not trying to steal your thunder. I'm not trying to steal your thunder. No, chat. No, 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 no. I want the young man to have his own, but that would be funny to, get to know him in real life together. Oh, there's going to be a premiere, so you can be there live. I can do that from now on. Nice. Well, you've seen me live, so there won't be much of a shock. I'm even in one of your videos. Oh. Thank you for being part of the community. I really do appreciate it. And I'm so proud you're going to get 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, because you've got really good constant content, and but that's cool. And maybe I'll get there one day. But I did not promote this stream today. I should probably go in the PC room and promote this stream pretty quick, but it's just, it is who it is. You guys know when I stream. I've streamed every weekday for the last 2 weeks. So I think that's an accomplishment. Other than Sunday, I've streamed every day other than Sunday the last 2 weeks. And Sunday is my day. So, I don't want to be that guy. I've got to get the weed eater out. Not while I'm streaming, but I got to get the weed eater out today, and I have to hit some of this grass that's gotten bushy around the edges of my sidewalk here. So, yeah, that's going to be fun. It's gotten too far where I can get it with my hand and be productive, so. Which is a good thing. I like green grass growing. I don't mind it growing where it's not supposed to, but, I'm going to take care of it and make it look nice for the weekend. Even though even show speed react on me at this point. You are also going to be a part of the 1,000 subscriber special. I'll put all the clips of people reacting on me in there. Nice. On a fan animation I made with a friend for him. Cool. Uh-oh, one of my red birds showed up to eat. This beautiful red bird. So this is my other view, just so you guys can see. If I look to the right, then I have the bird nests and the bird feeder. And, so that is my view if I look to the right. Sorry, yeah, to the right. I've got a hummingbird feeder and a regular bird feeder and birds that come and visit and hang out. So here's the whole 365, I guess. There's the coop you guys have all seen, their picnic table right there. And then, we go all the way back around to the chickens over here, so. I think the chickens are more interesting, but it's nice to look over there and see a hummingbird or the other birds bathing or something like that, so. It's my wife's hobby. It's our hobby together. It's what, it's what owning a backyard's all about, Why not use the space for something productive? Instead of just mow it, 4 times a month. Let chickens eat. Let, vegetables grow. grow pretty flowers, bring birds in with feed. You know, what's a bag of feed cost to us? It's trivial, but we have a bird feeder out front. We've got bird feeders, and the rabbits come by. It's very tranquil. If I shut my mouth, it's really tranquil. I'm going to shut my mouth for a minute. I'm going to go check on the stream and go use the restroom. I will be right back. All right, did I call a meeting? I didn't think I called a meeting. Why are y'all gathered here again? I did not call a meeting. Hey, thanks for smashing that like button on YouTube over there. I appreciate that too. Thank you. It's always important to have something that connects you in a relationship. It is. It's important to be friends, because have each other's back, but understand that neither one of you are perfect. So my wife and I each exchange lovingly lovingly criticisms about each other's characters all the time. I couldn't be married to somebody that sugarcoated stuff, because I'm very unsugarcoated. Don't ask me what you think, because you're going to get my opinion, and you know that. You guys have come here. I've lost, you guys do or don't come here. Whether you come here, and I hurt your feelings, it's still just me. When you come back, it's still just me. It's not like I've changed character. My wife gets the same BBC medic as you do. She just calls me by my real name. And can't believe that 280 people have already, followed me on Twitch. 280 people have come by my content and said, yeah, I might like to check in on him again. Welcome back. Welcome back, son. How are you doing? Giggly Bits? I don't know. I like Giggly Bits, but, it's not who you are on here. So if I call you Giggly Bits and somebody's like, who the hell's he talking to? That's more than my entire grade. Yeah, but she's just like, you know, I don't tell her about my streaming. She tells me about work all the time, but she could care less about my streaming. She don't think it's real. You know, she not that she doesn't think it's real. She's seen my videos and stuff like that, but she's just like it's not important. And I agree with her 100%. It's not important. It just keeps the nice young men in their clean white coats from coming to take me away. That's all this does. I can talk out here with my chickens and make up shit, and nobody comes and drags me away because I'm streaming. Oh, that's the beauty of this whole thing. It ain't about you. It ain't about money. It's about not being taken away in a straitjacket. Oh. You guys know me. You have not seen me play anything but VBC Medic on stream. Believe it all. You got nothing to lose but your eternal soul. Believe it all. If you can believe in a world without end. Believe in a life with the eternal friend. If you can believe what the world cannot see, if I could remember those words, I'd sing that one today. Believe it all. You got nothing to lose but your eternal soul. Believe it all. Oh, believe it all. Believe it all. Believe it all. You got nothing to lose but your eternal soul. I don't know. Believe it all. You got nothing to lose but your eternal soul. Nothing to lose but your eternal soul. Believe it all. You got nothing to lose. You got nothing to lose but your eternal soul. I don't know. I don't know what chords they're using. Believe it all. Believe it all. Believe it all. Nope. Believe it all. Can't you find the right? No, I can't. Believe it all. Believe it all. No, believe it all. idea how AI did that. It's a good song though. I wish I could sing it. I can't even sing my own song. Oh, maybe if I change keys. Maybe if I change keys. Hold on. Let's try this. Believe it all. Believe it. Believe it all. You got nothing to lose but your eternal soul. Believe it. Believe it all. You got nothing to lose but your eternal soul. Believe it. Believe it all. You got nothing to lose but your eternal soul. Believe it. Believe it all. You got nothing to lose but your eternal soul. Believe it. Believe it all. You got nothing to lose but your eternal soul. If you can believe in a world without end, you can believe what the world cannot see. You can believe in what the world can see. Believe in a life with the eternal friend. Believe in a life will never end. Believe it. Believe it all. You got nothing to lose but your eternal soul. I don't know. Do you remember the song, the Schnitzel song? Oh yeah, no, I don't. I have a video of it. I have a video of it on my computer. I was just fucking around that day. Free falling. Yeah, I'm free. Yeah, I'm free. Free falling. It's a long way living for Fajita. It's a freeway in the backyard. All the bad boys, they don't even miss you. All the good girls at home with broken hearts. But I'm free, free falling. Yeah, I'm free, free falling. Oh, the internet content peaked with this piece. Oh, I remember playing it. I'm not that old. It's not like I'm senile and I don't remember playing it. I got a video of it, but I don't remember how I played it. Oh, the goose came back to take another nap. That's just too funny. Are you going to put that in your video? Oh. I don't know why my chickens congregate towards me. I don't know why. I don't know how this started. They're not getting fed. They know there's no more food coming. I don't have any more rice. I'm not trying to go. They just come over here and start pruning themselves and preening themselves and then falling asleep like it's the most natural thing to do in the world. This song wasn't about me, so I'm not doing it. That's funny. That's funny. Oh. That is the sound of a cicada you've all heard about. I'm too selfish. You ought to be. It's your content. You ought to be selfish about your own content. It's not a bad trait. It's your content. You ought to love it. You ought to nurture it. You ought to do what you want to do with it because it's your content. It's not anybody else's. You put in your content what you want. Yeah, and so you should. You can take South Park as an example of writers and animators not giving a fuck about what the rest of the world thinks. And I don't know if you like South Park or understand its humor, but it absolutely rips apart every fabric of society and doesn't give a shit who cares about it. What a concept. It is what it is. It's been going for season after season after season after season after season. You know, you start watching South Park right now and do 1 or 2 episodes a day, and you know, I don't know if you'll come to the end of it. I guess eventually you would, but man, it's. I don't watch an awful lot of South Park, but every time I do, I find myself. I mean, wow. Like somebody will turn me on to an episode. I'll be like, holy shit, here they go again. You know what, Sal? I know a lot of things that are sad, but you go ahead and give me your opinion, young man. It's sad that I got 4 bags of groceries at Walmart the other day. It cost me $188. It's sad that I've grown my own chicken, so I don't have to pay $7.95 for fucking eggs at the damn grocery store. A box of crackers costs you $6 now. A can of tuna fish is almost $1.85. A bag of mashed potatoes you just add boiling water to is $1.49 now. That's what's sad. Why'd you get me started? We don't have a trash truck Tuesday this week. Now there's a lot of garbage we can't fit anywhere. There was a trash truck Tuesday There was trash truck Tuesday? Where were you? God, yeah, there was a trash truck Tuesday. Yeah, we did trash. I'm pretty sure we did trash truck Tuesday. This Tuesday. And now we got old man barking in the backyard Friday. I don't know where he's off to. Your inflation is crazy. We get these boiled potato packages for like 49E. Yeah. I watched him go. I watched inflation grow by watching the mashed potato packet. I watched the mashed potato packet grow from $1 a packet, or 10 for $10. Went from $1 to $1.04 to $1.06 to $1.07 to $1.06 to $1.09 to $1.21. It jumped 11 cents 1 week. In 1 week, the mashed potatoes jumped from $1.09 to $1.21. And now they're at $1.49 for a package of one mashed potato packet. It used to be $1 for each packet, plus tax. $1.09. And we have 9% sales tax where I'm here, where I shop here. We have 9% sales tax where I'm at. My trash truck wasn't there where I live Tuesday. Yours was theirs for sure. We are saving an awful lot of money this month by not using the credit card. I got a little side bet with my wife about it too, just to kind of entice her to go along with it. And she's been giving me a hard time a couple of different times about, her allowance and, little snipes like that. And the other day she texted me because she thought I turned her American Express card off because she needed a candy bar. And I did not turn her American Express card off. The candy bar machine was just not functioning or wasn't reaching the internet. So somebody has to come and reset it because it won't take credit cards if it can't reach the internet. So they probably had a power outage or something like that, and the internet went down for the machine and it hasn't reconnected. But it's all my fault because I don't want to use the American Express card, and she thinks I shut hers off, which I didn't do. But we've been going to the bank and getting cash on the weekends and just, spending, and we can get as much cash as we want. Um, you know, but she's, you know, and we usually get about $300 out, but that's for Walmart and eating out and everything. But we're still spending less than if we were we've swiped at between Walmart and Tractor Supply and Lowe's. You know, some weekends we'll spend $500 or $600 just on the Saturday, and then go out for dinner on the Sunday or something like that. Need something for the. So I was just like, well, let's just not. Let's. If we need something, we'll get the cash out of the bank and we'll go to Lowe's. We'll go to Tractor Supply. We'll go to Walmart. We're just going to use the cash out of the bank instead of just keep swiping the card. And our expenses have not exceeded more than $300 on the weekend for the whole month of June so far. I don't care how much we're getting. I got out another $300 yesterday for dinner and Walmart last night. I am putting gasoline on the credit card, but we are saving so much money just by using cash because we're both kind of thinking, well, I can't spend more than I have in my pocket. But with the American Express, you just throw it in the cart because you got the American Express and you shakoomp, shakoomp, shakoomp. But it adds up. You know, just a normal month would have a $4,000 American Express bill for and nothing to show for it. Yeah, but these chickens ain't no good for eating. These chickens ain't no good for eating. We'll eat the eggs. Anyways, but you know, look, I make fajitas. You know, get some steak or get some chicken and fry it up with some onions and pepper. You know, make a nice little chicken fajita sandwich really quick. I mean, that's easy. But you know, and the fajita wraps we get are like $2 for 20, so they're 50 cents a piece. You know, $2 for 20. You know, so they're like 15 cents a piece each wrap. You know, and we get like 9 breasts of chicken, and then you know put that in Ziploc baggies because we only use a breast of chicken. You know, so we've learned to cook, but my wife works really hard not to. You know, with everything paid off, my wife works way too hard to not be a millionaire by the time she's 45. And I've talked to her about that. I'm like, you know, you're working really hard, you're getting paid really well, and we don't have any expenses, but we keep on going out and spending like, you know, we're not rich yet, but you could have $1 million in assets and 401k and Roth IRAs if we just save more, you know, and you could have you may not have your apartment in Bangkok or your little land in Bangkok. I said, but you know, if you work till you're 55, we could probably get that too. So it's just about setting goals and financial goals where we haven't really had any financial goals. But, you know, the more she complains about work, I'm like, well, let's set some financial goals so you have a light at the end of the tunnel where you don't have to work. There's a day that you know you'll reach a threshold where you don't have to work anymore. Well, she married a guy that has almost everything paid off, and I do everything paid off. So she's in a really good shape to earn the most money that this household has ever earned in a year, and and everything's paid off, so we should be saving more than we are. And I just pointed that out to her. Look, I was telling you guys earlier, we have very frank discussions about stuff because she's an engineer. She's not a dude. She still has emotions and feelings, but she looks at stuff analytically, and she looks at the process of how to get to a final conclusion. So that's nice to have around when you're dealing with a woman that can understand to put her emotions away when she's focused on getting something done. Okay, boomer. Okay, boomer. There you got one. I know, rough crowd here. I got 20-year-olds and teenagers and 20-year-olds in here listening to an old man tell you how good I got it. Well, if you want to be in a bad mood, go somewhere else. I don't give a shit. I do this shit just so they don't come and take me away. We've talked about that shit time and time again, and I still think some of you don't believe it. Oh. The beauty of this stream is I only do it so I don't go to a mental hospital. So I can legally sit out in my backyard, drink coffee, and talk to my chickens without getting hauled away. And tell you about my life as a boomer. Absolutely. But if I can do it, anybody can do it. You just have to focus and not get yourself into debt. And if you get good at something, people will pay you an awful lot. I've talked about all this. If you do something and you learn how to do it better than anybody else, somebody will pay you to do it for them. If it is your passion and you want to do it and you want to do it well, you have to do it as well as you possibly can for as long as you can. By the time you get good enough to get at it, somebody will pay you to do it. We've talked about this. If you do it and you love it, it ain't work. If you do it and you love it and somebody pays you to do it, it ain't work. It's what you want to fucking do. And it ain't about getting a lucky break. It's just about working hard until you're the best at doing what you do. Right? It ain't about lucky break. It's about working hard and failing and getting back up and working hard again. Being the best at what you do, and that what you do is that you love doing it. Or if you find something that you like to do, learn to do it better than anybody else and do that. Whether it's plumbing or animation or guitar playing or, look, you're not putting enough work in it if somebody ain't paying you to do it. You're not getting good enough yet if somebody's not willing to pay you to do it. I'm sorry. That's just the fucking facts of it. Right. It is work for somebody who don't want to do it. But here we go. Another okay boomer moment. Okay boomer. If you're not getting paid to do what you love to do, you ain't doing it good enough yet. Don't call it a passion if you're not good enough at it yet to be paid to do it. Oh, but I really love model trains, Medic. What if I really love model trains? Then you'll start making videos about model trains, or you'll start doing something to get your, you'll figure out a way to make money doing model trains if that's your passion. How about you learn every single fact and detail about model trains? How about you write a book about model trains? I'm making a song for the baby. Good for you. Oh. All right, well, I found my music. I found Suno, and thank you for Googly Bits to find. Now I need that AI that'll do video for me. That'll take my videos and add my Suno music to videos and make a movie. Now that's the AI I need next. That doesn't cost any money. Oh. A nicer guy I know offered me money to make some animation for him. An hour. That's really good. And it will help you hone your craft. And maybe they get you out of your comfort zone, but sometimes you have to get out of your comfort zone within your craft to get better at what you're doing. It doesn't mean you don't like it. It means you're out of your comfort zone learning another opportunity to make your craft better. Oh, can you do it in this style? That's not really my style. Yeah, but doing it in that style might help you grow within the animation. It might not be something you want to always do, but it will help you and enlighten you and open up another world of that type of animation. So, you take those opportunities and you pack them away and you say, let me do this to the best of my ability and see what I can create with this new idea. And then I don't do that because that's not my animation. No, fuck you. That's no way to grow. That's no way to learn. That, unfortunately, is something I have to agree with. Getting out of your comfort zone. Absolutely. In any field. Oh, I don't play jazz music. Oh, I don't play, I don't play Christian contemporary rock. I only play, well, fuck you then. You're not going to grow as a musician if you're not about to get out of your comfort zone because all you want to do is play C, G, and A minor in a fucking country beat all day long. You're not learning your craft as best as you possibly can. You've got to learn everything. You've got to be so good and knowledgeable and being the best at it that somebody will pay you to do it one day. You can't have those negative attitudes about your passion. You have to embrace it and have positive, embrace it all. I have to leave now, but have a great rest of your day. Treeager, thank you for coming by. You guys always make the stream better, and you know it. Thank you. Here, I'm going to give you a parting shot here. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. I can't wait to see the 1,000 stream for myself and be a part of it. And I can't wait for the date when you get there, when you're getting close. I don't know how many you have now, but thank you for coming by. Thank you so much. It has been a pleasure, sir. Oh yeah, the new haircut. But now I've got, now I've got hat hair. But yeah, I got a new haircut yesterday. I got my haircut. So thank you, sir. Thank you for coming by. I really do appreciate it. Do something good for somebody else and do something good for yourself, Treeager. We're not signing off. I'm just giving him that advice. He knows he's heard it before. I've been all about some advice today. My chickens have even run off. There's really nothing to see in the backyard anymore. All the chickens are gone. There's absolutely not a single chicken in sight from where I'm sitting. I have no idea where the chickens are. Yeah, we all needed that. Thanks. that. All that. We need all that today. Right now at 9 o'clock. 8:23, we got to hear you. For no apparent reason. You're just over here hollering for no reason. Yeah, you better get on. in a fishbowl, year after year. Did they get you to trade your heroes for ghosts, hot ashes for trees, hot air for the cold breeze, a walk-on part in a warm, to a lead role in a cage? How I wish you were here. We're just two lost souls swimming in a fishbowl, year after year, running over the same old ground. How you found the same old fears. Wish you were here. How I wish you were here. We're just two lost souls swimming in a fishbowl, year after year, running over the same old ground. How we found the same old fears. Wish you were here. got blisters on my fingers. Won't it? Dead or alive. You gotta get that opening sequence though. Well, again, I ain't getting paid to play guitar. I ain't good at it enough yet. There's just that. It's that simple. I ain't getting paid for streaming because I just ain't that good at it yet. You guys keep the chickens happy. I'm gonna take the guitar inside and go check on the stream. have reached the part of the stream where I do chicken chores. I'm going to water the yard, garden, and all that real quick. And then I'm going to empty the bins of the chickens and do that. So I'll be checking on Chad every now and again. I'm going to bring this water around. But yeah, I got the boots on, got the hat, the whole bit. So we're going to empty these two and refill those with good water. We're probably going to give the chickens some food. Probably going to give that to the little chickens out here and this little Peter out here. And then, anyways. It's just chicken chores. It's just backyard chores. I hope y'all don't mind. I'm going to put you right here for a second. You can watch me water the alternate garden. We have we have a watering system for the yard, but not for these plants over here. So I'm going to give them some water. Making rainbows in the dark. You guys see the rainbow? Can you see the rainbow right here beside me? chickens poop in this area right here, so I always hose it down real good. So they've been scratching here. It helps, you know, aerate. They've been aerating right here because I put the rice down this morning. But then they come by and they're kind of hanging out, and then they just shit. So needed to keep the flies down. I like to get the shit out of here. I break it down into smaller molecules into the grass. Just to keep the fly population away from my coffee. I gotta water these rose bushes over here. Let's see what you guys are seeing. Creating rainbows in the sky. You're gonna burn your roses, medic. Survival of the fittest, boys. I'm gonna take a rest and drink some water real quick. Were there any rainbows? Did you guys see any rainbows? I'm watching a new program on Amazon Prime on Freevee. It's called Taboo. My haircut guy is also named, his last name is my last name, so we call each other cousins, but we're not related. Our parents are from relatively the same area of the world, but we're not related. We just have the same last name. Anywho, where was I going with that? Oh, he turned me on to this show called Taboo, and I've watched 2 episodes of it already. It's Tom Hardy in 2017. So, you know, it's a good show. It's not a one-off. It's not. They're an hour and 5-minute mini movies. It's a series, but you get quite a lot of content each episode. During both episodes, I was just wondering, am I still watching the same episode? Did I go out of the room? And no, it's all, you know, you look, they're very lengthy and very detailed, and it's really good, but it's, you know, Tom Hardy, the synopsis is he comes back from Africa in the early 1800s, and he has this piece of property because his father passed away, and there's this piece of disputed property between the English and the Americans about this just off the coast of the western part of Canada, which I guess would be Nova Scotia. Anyways, but he's mystical, and he's got all this African voodoo stuff going on, and he apparently was in an incestuous relationship with his younger sister. Yeah, crazy, cray. Tom Hardy. Yeah, I recommend it now. Yeah, I'm gonna keep streaming, y'all. I still have more chicken chores to do. Take off my gloves for a minute, relax, drink some water. This is about halfway done. I'll finish this bottle and probably go in and get another one. I've got to go out there and empty those bins of water and then rinse them out and then fill them back up. And then I still have to feed chickens in 2 or 3 different places so everybody gets some. Were they in there fucking with you? Or would you just run them out of there for no apparent reason? Because you can, and they're scared of you right now. She come running out behind 2 little chickens. I was just wondering what was going on. She won't answer me, of course, but, you know, I'm streaming, so it's okay. It's just content. You two want some walnuts. I'll get back to work. The bugs are starting to bug me. The flies are starting to bug me over here. Alright, I'm going to leave the camera right here because this is a pretty good view of what I'm about to do. I'm just going to move you over just a little bit. I'm going to grab this hose up here at the end of the fence line. And I'm going to empty those bins over there, and so he gets fresh water for the weekend. I should have done this yesterday, but I just gave him some additional water, but today he's going to get fresh water. What are you doing, dumbass? Come here. by itself now for a while. Holy shit. Yeah, I could change the spray pattern, but it's not as fun.
rooster back there, but he ain't staying there long. He'll run them off, but they'll come back to it unless they're not hungry anymore. Oh, I'm hot. I'm gonna finish off this water. New water, new feed. Ah, that's chicken chores done for today. Woo. Well, I'm not wearing this shirt out. I'll probably put on a button-down short sleeve to go out today. Let me text my brother. Sorry, Facebook, I don't see your chat for a minute. Are you up? Hey.
Dressed and showered, but
Oh, okay. I didn't. I was just asking. Look, I got $117 that left over from Walmart last night if I need to buy, but I'd like to go to lunch today if you want to.
yeah, we can go. Yeah, we can do. Well, I checked the lottery. Both of them are sitting on slightly less than 100, so probably.
Yeah, I don't feel like going up there. I mean, if you want to. But I'd rather save that for maybe next week or the next after the 4th or something, you know?
Yeah, I think I'll wait for them to get up over 100 as per usual. But yeah, So what are you looking at? Early lunch, late lunch?
That's until, I mean, it's 9:45 now, so 10 o'clock, so, you know, I don't, up to you. I can make myself something quick here. I just got done with my chicken chores, and I've been streaming this morning, but I started streaming real early, so, but now I just got done with chicken chores and letting the chat watch me do that, and I thought, well, one last thing to do before I sign off is see what Glenn wants to do today, so, but yeah, now I'm hot and I got to shower, and just like you, I'm probably more nasty than you and definitely need to shower before I go back out, so.
All right, so I'd say I'll stop by around noon.
All right, all that,
All right.
yeah. Did you do anything yesterday?
No, I just went out for, I had sandwiches all week at home here, so I just went out and got something over at Marco's there.
Yeah, I had Jimmy John's because I was down south getting my hair cut, and I also popped in Planet Smoothie and got me a chocolate Elvis. So it was a nice little $20 lunch, and then a $40 haircut after getting $300 out of the bank. You know, but it's okay. It's. We went to Walmart last night, and so.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I mean, I can't go to Publix without dropping $100.
Oh, not even close, man. We dropped $183 last night, and I think I got one item for free. I don't always try, but it just, I mean, I'm not going to scan the thing 17 times before I drop it in the bag. It's got 2 chances, and then it's going in the bag whether I heard a beep or not.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not, you know. I only had one day of the training class, the seminar that they put on.
Yeah, and it wasn't paid. It wasn't paid
Right, yeah, I had to come in on my own time to learn, you know. Even the vegetables were a little confusing, but once I learned, you know, once they trained me how to do the vegetables, you know, and maybe that's what, you know, they trained me to go to self-service. Last night I had to change lines because I got in the credit only. So well, she goes, what? I said, we can't use this one, it's credit only. She goes, oh, so we went to the next set down, which were a lot less crowded because I'm the only one that paying in cash. I mean, you have the option there, but it's definitely, you can, you know, so, yeah, I'm sliding in 20s after we get done, you know, slide, what was that, 9 20s in there and a 5 and a couple of 1s to get 70 cents change. But it's good, but, you know, it's good because
You know, how do you get the cash? I mean,
I go to the ATM on PNC on the way down south to do something.
okay. So you're using PNC, um, like a PNC ATM card.
Yeah. And they blocked off the slot where you slide it in because now it's all touchless. You got to swipe at this little thing. So, you know, there's no card reader except a little swipe thing until they learn how to put something over that with wires hanging down to a battery that you're not going to notice, you know. But it was, you know, so then I thought, well, you know, I want 40 for my haircut and we're going to need 300 for the weekend. So I thought, well, let me try. If they said if I can't get 340 out, but I think they've raised the minimum now to 400 or 420, something like that.
Yeah, no, like I said,
I haven't checked, but I think they did raise the minimum.
You were so like, I mean, you never, since I moved here, you were always like, I got $12 on me. I got 20. You know, it's like you weren't a cash guy.
Right.
I wondered how you moved into that. You know, where you know, getting cash every day.
Yeah, rather seamlessly though, because after a weekend of going to Home Depot and, you know, like I told you, and Tractor Supply and Walmart, then we're still only down, you know, 300 or even 400, but we haven't spent 700 on Saturday and then another 350 on Sunday for bullshit we need, you know? So, you know, I don't care how much cash we spend. There's no way we're spending as much as we've been spending on the American Express. And not just for the travel and stuff like that, but, you know, it's just, it's so easy to swipe and throw something else in the cart because you got, you know, you got the American. But now when you've only got 300, not that you couldn't go back to the ATM and get more if you saw something, but you're not looking for anything that you didn't come to get because you don't know if you have the money in your pocket to get it. It's so psychological warfare, and she knows I'm doing it to her and to myself, but it's working.
Yeah, but I mean, and that's the thing. I mean, but once you get to a, I'll see if I explain it because it's a little bit annoying to keep getting cash. But like I say, I mean,
Well, we're going to sit down. I've already talked to her about sitting down and figuring out how she can be a millionaire before she's 45.
Yeah. I mean, that's definitely what you want to do. You want to sit there and say, well, where do you want to be? I mean, it's like,
you know,
I mean,
you're 35. Where do you want to be in 10 years? Do you want to be, you can be a millionaire in 10 years if we invest and start, you know, not living like we're rich guys, you know? We make so much money that, you know, we should be, you know, yeah, and we got no bills.
Yeah, exactly.
We have no reason not to be millionaires by the time real, true millionaire, not just the house, but over and above the house and, you know, just.
Oh, yeah, between, you know.
$1 million earning 7% interest for the rest of her life, you know?
Yeah, I could see it. You could easily have, you know, if you're maxing out your 401k, and because, I mean, I think if you do a pre-tax 401k, you could put in like 20. Maybe because you're over 50, she could put in with the extra. I'm not sure that
right.
would be breaking the rules, but she could at least put in 20. She could be 20 a year. And of course, that's going to grow. But then you can also put in, because you're a married couple, you can also put in, you know, something like $7,000 a year into a Roth.
Right.
It's after tax. But then you can also put, and this is unlimited.
But isn't that each? Isn't it 7,000 each? It's not 7,000 household.
Yeah. Well, when I did it, it was 7,000 for me. So maybe you might be right.
Could we do? You know, because it's both of us. Couldn't we do 14,000 because it's 7,000 each of her?
Yeah, you might be able to. And the thing about that like 170, and I know that's a long way away, but still, then you can't put in the Roth IRA. You really want to pound that money into the Roth IRA
now before we hit that threshold.
Right.
Because
And then the other thing is the Roth 401. Well, no, is there's even she can put in up to like 20 pre-tax 401, but you can put in up to 60K. After tax, the government doesn't care.
right.
The government doesn't sit there and say, I mean, you still,
So I got to see how much she wants to sacrifice before we go into all this. But we have to look at the numbers.
Yeah, and again, I mean, I know that there's a little bit in that tie, and she's not really a super tie as most ties, as far as like live for today. A lot of them don't. It's just like a lot of cultures and art.
No, but she's also realizing she may be alone for a lot of years if she doesn't find somebody else.
Right, and so she's gonna need to have some money to go and buy some of those young studs at some of the clubs in Thailand, right? So take home for the weekend, right? Exactly.
You're funny. At least someone to change her diaper, hell. She's not worried about it until she gets over 80, though. She's seen her grandmothers live a long... Damn, her grandmother that died was like 92 years old, man. Now, but I don't know if her grandmother had the amount of stress that Patty's put on herself in the last 10 years. Or will it for the next 10 years.
You know that both me and you love to work. Even as teenagers, we'd run around Raymond looking for, I'll stack logs for you, I'll do this. We just...
Hence, we're both retired before 62.
Somewhere around, 50, and for men it's probably a little bit later. But sometimes, there's so many women out there that get burned out very fast because, it happens a little earlier. So suddenly see, but she doesn't want to be in the position, and this is how you could present it, you don't want to be in the position where you have to work at 60. You want
Ever.
to be in the position
Right. Where 7% of $1 million or 1.5 million is coming in every month after taxes.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, and I don't know if she's got some sort of pension system with Toyota, or if she's going to be there long enough to put any money in it.
No, it's not a pension. It's all 401. They've gone to the coal, everything you're talking about she can do, but she's got to start seeing it.
Do all the matching and everything. But it definitely, I mean, with no, and here's the kicker, and we've talked about this before, with no mortgage, I mean, I know.
Hey, do me a favor. I know you can't say. Do you have a printer that still works? Can you print me out a sheet of, maybe take the numbers out or make fake numbers, or I'll leave your numbers in, but can you send me a paper copy, or have it ready this afternoon, a paper copy of your spreadsheet?
Yeah. Is that the one with all my bills, or is that the one with all my...
the saving stuff and how you know where you're growing it.
Yeah, okay.
And it doesn't have to be real figures. I mean, but...
No, I don't mind. Every time I try to share it with you, because I need someone to know, just in case something
No, I know. No.
I don't need to know.
No, I just hit you with, well, if I had your money, I'd definitely buy that new Apple iMac.
And I know she's not going to have a pension like my pension's only like $2,000 a month, but she is going to get Social Security. I mean,
Yeah, that's the 10-year mark is a Social Security. Then 15, you get even more. And if you work for 20 years in the system, then you get even, you get full benefit. I think it's 15 is full benefits. But, she's working for the 10 years. She's like, man, $1,700 for, yeah. Not that she could live in Thailand anymore for that. Thailand's getting fucking expensive.
I mean, what was lucky about me was I kind of got to the Social Security limit.
Yeah.
As far as how much there's a limit of how much you put in. And they're trying to erase that. They basically want everybody up to 400K to be paying into Social Security, but there's a problem with that. But anyway, but when
when you're not getting the return on your money 10 years down the road,
when I started making like 87K, in December of that year, I didn't pay any Social Security taxes. It was like a Christmas bonus. I called it my Christmas bonus. And then every single year I worked from then on, I'd always, but now that limit's up to like 130K. So, I mean, they moved it from 80 to 130 in like 15 years. But because I maxed out all those years, according to Social Security, I maxed out, it made my number, slightly higher than most Americans is all. It's not that it made me like, but you know, if I had
Well, you still get that sheet from the government, the Social Security sheet that they send like once every quarter, right?
Yeah, and I get something from them every month now, basically telling me that your social security payment has been.
I'm only seeing it about once a quarter or twice a year. I can't remember how, but it's she's like, "What's that? That's how much I have in the Social Security system. How much are they going to pay me when I start drawing?" They got it broken down on the back, and
right, and that's something else that you need to be looking at because you're 2 years away, but you need to look at. If you're living really sweet on Patty's money, and I know you just like me, you want to get the money out as quick as possible but you have the added thing. You might need to go to some of those Social Security seminars, and you're certainly not going to wait. But if you're going to put, I know it's weird, but
the next time they have one in my mailbox and it's for a lunch with that shit, me and you ought to just go and get a free lunch and listen to these people.
Yeah, because I mean, there's you want to game the system. I mean, you want to stealing, but you want to game the system, and you might.
No, but I want every penny I earned.
Yeah, but the thing is that Patty's, more. I mean, has she been working 10 years yet? Probably not.
No, we've only been married 11. She's only been working 6 right now.
Yeah, 6. Some for that Cordia, and then now for Toyota. But yeah, there's another thing because you've been married 11, and this is where it gets interesting. Even if, and don't tell maybe you don't want to tell her this, but even if you break up, she's eligible for your benefits, and you might be eligible for hers.
Yeah.
That was one thing that Sue told me because she took a bunch of those seminars. This was years ago when she turned 62. She took one of those seminars, and she found out that if she had just stayed married to me for another 2 years, then she would be able to get some of my. It wouldn't cost me anything, but she would be able to get some of my Social Security.
Right.
But I was like, well,
it's not like you would have got it if she didn't.
Yeah. So there's all kinds of things, is what I'm saying.
Right.
And especially with your age difference, there's probably another factor in there somewhere. Because I can remember when Dad went on Social Security, he told me something about he even got an extra kicker because he had Miranda, who was because over 62, and Miranda was under 18. There was an extra little kicker.
Wow.
And I'm not saying that would factor into what you guys are, but I'm just saying there's a whole lot of these little.
Not unless I can claim the chickens.
I'm just saying, there's a lot of things in Social Security. For me, it was very simple. I had no dependents and never had.
Right.
I was not married and was never married for more than 10 years.
Right.
So, I mean, there was no survivor benefit. So me, it was so simple. I didn't have to go down the rabbit hole of all those rules. And you guys don't either, but you got to go and look at some of them.
Look, I got expert level with 17 years of marriage, so
I mean, just have something to put in front of Patty.
Yeah, if you'll print that out, that'd be great. And,
this is how Glenn did it, and this is what I want for you.
Right. Let's try to duplicate this spreadsheet, but put our information in here.
Yeah, and it's like I said, and again, a lot. I'd say maybe 20% of my wealth came at the end when AT&T paid me $75K to leave.
Right, but it was still part of the it's still part of the whole thing.
And it all became part of my savings, and then of course I got that big lump sum.
But Patty might be lured away from here. Patty's solving some really serious paint issues in the paint department all by herself with and they're going through one right now that I have no doubt that she and the team are going to solve. But all of these are feathers in her cap where at some point someone's going to offer her FU money to move over to, like Honda or, Mazda or Mazda alone or.
Well, what's probably going to happen is that one of her previous management bosses, someone in the chain, is going to go somewhere else. And they're going to say, I know someone who can solve these problems.
Right.
It's not like, because Toyota isn't out there saying, hey, we've got this great worker,
No, nothing like that. No, not at all.
Yeah, so, I mean, it could even be, one of the robotics companies going to want her to,
Right, and all these people know her. These vendors know her. All these different people know her and know her attitude and know her work ethic and know how she problem solves and how she fixes, problems using the things that she was taught in her master's degree program and thinking outside the box. So, but she never sees this in herself. Never sees this in herself. So It's like, well, we'll see, you know, and it depends.
But again,
Well, I mean, she went to it. She went. Look, someone took her to fucking Ruth Chris to talk about robotics. You know, like a vendor took her and about 3 other people. 2 of those brought their wives, but I wasn't invited because I was her husband. She didn't know to ask. But anyways, and wined and dined them to, But I'm like, well, we're not moving to, they're based out of Ohio. I said, well, we sure as hell ain't moving to Ohio, babe. I don't give a fuck how much money they offer you. I said, it's too fucking cold in Ohio.
Yeah, but even with, staying in Huntsville, there's a lot more than just the car industry, too. I mean, she could...
No, you're right. There is. No, yeah. It just, it's all problem solving. If it ain't pain, if it ain't, it's all problem solving.
Yeah, yeah. But again, I mean, I did all of mine with mostly a 33-year career with AT&T.
Yeah.
And one of the big factors, because we had discussed it way back in 2010, was when I finally paid off my house. And it was just kind of like, I was already putting extra money on my mortgage. So all that extra money, plus the mortgage payment, all just started going into savings.
Right, because you're doing the Dave Ramsey thing without even know you were doing it. Once you get to that certain point and everything's paid off, and you're still working as hard as you were working before to pay it off, you have now just opened up your biggest wealth your biggest wealth generator is your income. And that income isn't going to banks or credit cards. It's going into your 401, your Roth, and then before you know it, it's the Dave Ramsey system works, and I will preach it till the day as long as you did it without even doing it,
Yeah, no, the most important book I ever read in my life was The Millionaire Next Door.
Yeah.
Because these millionaires talking about, go to an auction and see these people who thought that they have all this thought that, and the woman is running around saying like, oh, but you know how much we paid for that? And it's only getting like $9. Someone was
right, just trinkets and bullshit.
Yeah, it's all yeah.
Oh, I found another YouTube channel. Hold on, let me time out. I found another YouTube channel that has fascinated me. It's these people in like the Midwest or Pennsylvania or Ohio, Dutch country and shit, but it's these shed repo people. Type in shed repo into YouTube. Oh my God. There's people that actually go around with these like mechanical mules that lift these things up and put them on wheels and drag them out of these people's properties, then and get paid to take away people's unpaid rent-to-own fucking sheds, 10 by 20s, 10 by 35s. They're showing. I mean, it is funny as shit.
Why do people buy these sheds?
Yeah, that's the question I'm asking too. How are you putting a shed on payments? And they got one guy that had a little like shed community, and then he quit paying on one of the sheds, and the guy showed up with a bunch of other guys to try to take the shed, but somebody was living in it because this guy had created a shed community on an empty lot in the middle of a fucking city. I ain't making this shit up. It's on YouTube.
But I mean, that was, again, that book, and not that you have to read it, but the million, it was basically how, that's where you learn the lesson about there's 2 people who wealth is security, and on the other half of the people, well, it's not even half. I think if most people think wealth is status, that they just think that, well, if I'm wealthy, I want everybody to know it, and I'm going to go buy the Rolex and the Mercedes.
Yeah, but that's not being rich. That's not being rich. You're not rich if you need all that stuff.
No, that's just using money for status.
Right.
Not wealth for status, but money. And then most of the people, they talk about how, Elon Musk only pays this much in taxes, or Warren Buffett only spends this much in taxes. And it's like, well, why don't you ask how much he spends for his wristwatch? Because he's not flashing it around.
Or how many hours he works in a day. How much sleep does he actually get? How many meetings is he in every day? Every day. There's no Sunday for Elon Musk. How many meetings is he in every day?
Yeah. But again, and again, for me, it was fun to watch it grow. I mean, when I realized...
Oh, yeah.
I was about 3/4 the way from being a millionaire.
When you pay off your house, it is such an amazing feeling. When you make that last payment and you're like, I don't have any mortgage anymore, and I used I quit paying off cars because I use my cars to pay off the mortgage early. So yeah. But then again, we get in the trap of the American Express, and that's where we lead. I mean, all the way back to the start of this conversation, is that it all starts with listening to Dave Ramsey again and putting that damn American Express away, because I'm saving a whole lot more money by not using American Express, because I'm not spending as much if I'm spending cash. I'm not rich enough to,
Yeah, but eventually, I mean, you can go back to the American Express if you guys can decide on.
Well, I still use it for gasoline because it's more convenient, and not just because of the convenience, but going in there and then coming back out and then finding out how much you pay and then going in 7 or 8 times to get gasoline and then there's, other things that.
I know, but what I'm saying is that the evil word in America is budget, right? Now, you know me. I mean, even before I started getting my Social Security.
No, because a budget means control. So if you and your husband are sitting down and having a budget, then he wants to control you.
But again, you can have what they call a flexible budget, meaning like a target budget. Like
Yeah, she don't care. She'll do a budget. I'm not worried. There's no animosity. There's no. I don't. You don't have that discussion here. That's not. It's not an evil word here.
I mean, again, I got the toothbrush. So there's, ever since, even before, even when I was working, I was always trying to stay under, 40K of expenses.
Right.
Right. This is after I paid off the mortgage.
You're right.
And that's when I was making 140K.
Let's do. If we survive June, 300 a week, or more or less. How about we survive July, and we do 1,200. We use $1,200 in cash plus whatever goes on the American Express for gasoline, and see how July goes. But $1,200 is like 1/5 of her entire take home with no bills to pay.
Right, and then that's the thing. If you guys can sit down and say, look, here's all our bills, and between electric and cable and Comcast and internet and electricity,
right,
and water and sewer, and all that adds up to like 600. I don't know. Okay, I'm just throwing it out.
Right, but it's the same every single month. It's all the same. I've got it to where it's all the same every single month.
And home insurance and car insurance, all that stuff, right?
Right.
And then you say, okay, let's try between the two of us to keep total expenses at 3,000. It's just a try. I mean, if a car breaks down, if we got to do that, and that's obviously the month that you buy plane tickets to go to Thailand, it's going to shoot up to 9,000. But that's it. We know that. That's a plan kind of thing, right? But if you try to, and again, you can go over. But it's just.
Are you trying to tell me how to talk to my wife about a budget right now?
No.
Okay. Okay.
It's not so much a budget as a goal. You know what I mean?
It's both. You have to have one to have the other. You have to have goals, and but it will take nothing away from just look. I've already proven it in June. It takes nothing away from our quality of life not to use the American Express.
Yeah.
It has taken zero away from our. We've still gone out to eat. We've still gone doing this. We've still gone to Walmart. We've still gone to Home Depot. We've still gone to Tractor Supply. It has not cost us any kind of quality of life, short of one argument where she thought I turned off her American Express because she needed a candy bar. But apparently the machine wasn't connected to the internet because it wouldn't take her American Express. And she thought I shut it off. I'm like, baby, no, it's fine. It's right here. I'm looking at the app. You're on right now. You can use it right. Well, this machine, I needed a candy bar. And then I was like, well, then the machine can't connect to the internet for some shit. They're not going to take your card if they can't connect to the internet. Anyways, it was just too funny. Anyways, all right, I'll see you about 12 o'clock.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right. Bye. My brother, ladies and gentlemen. If you're still here, congratulations. Because that was a couple of boomers right there just having a conversation this afternoon. Or this morning. But I am going to need to wrap this up. So, let me go and come back out in some different shoes, put all my work stuff away, put my boots away, put my gloves away, and come around and gather you guys in a few minutes. I will be right back. All right, everybody, we're going to go inside, and we're going to shut off the stream on YouTube and here together. So, don't mind the house. In fact, let's switch you guys around so I can see you. There we go. There we go. Now I control the narrative. All right, now, since you're looking at me, I know you can't see the rest of the house inadvertently. Well, I can spare you the understanding of all right. Well, behind the scenes action here. All right. Well,
Wait a minute, this looks like medic. There we go, how about that?
Wait a minute, this looks like medic. There we go, how about that?
Oh. All right, you guys, do something good for somebody else, okay? And do something good for yourself. And never let the drunk guy get the chairs. It's been a wonderful Friday. Thanks for coming out and hanging out. It's been great.
And never let the drunk guy get the chairs. It's been a wonderful Friday. Thanks for coming
I'm going to sign out on YouTube, and I'm going to sign out on Twitch almost at the same time. But I really thanks for smashing that like bar.
Sign out on YouTube,
and it's 10:15. It's June 21st. It's the longest day of the year here. I'm gonna go to lunch. I'm gonna take a shower. I'm gonna enjoy the day. You guys enjoy the rest of your day. If my wife works tomorrow, we might get online tomorrow, but we'll see. Okay?
You guys enjoy the rest of your day. If my wife works tomorrow, we might get online tomorrow, but we'll see. Okay?
All right. Y'all take care.